now they wonder what's gonna happen next. I bought a 40 for the ride, I'm swerving lanes when I'm drunk as shit. I hit them up when I'm drinking so we can talk about it. I tell them how I feel and they forget about me. Like they know how it feels to be forgot about, forget about my past.
It's me, SimbaTv, bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got Upchurch, Bonnie the Backwoods, Magic, Bel-Air, man. So let's jump up in it.
Man, dude, the way this song sound matches the color scheme and the details of this car really well. So after the show, I bought this. I didn't buy it because what it was or anything like that. I bought it because how it made me feel. It made me feel the same as I did the night on stage in Nashville. When I seen it, when I sat in it, when I drive it, it holds the feeling of the same exact feeling. The way the outside of the car looks, like when you see one of these cars, you're like, man, like so timeless. Like, it held the test of time. It still has cool shit. It's like, damn, how'd they think of that? Like how you put gas in it. You give somebody one of these nowadays, they're gonna run out of gas.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, they're not gonna think to look here.
Damn, that's crazy.
The emblems are so cared about. They're so well thought out and well made. You could tell the guys who designed this motherfucker, they was proud of this mug. When you look at a car like this, you always remember it. You know, it's more than a Lambo. This car stands for a whole period of time.
I like how he said that. It's more than a Lambo. Meaning like the heritage, you know, the symbolism, the love, the caring, you know, those are the cars that are passed down from like generations to generations. You know, those are something that you keep as a prize possession. Not saying that Lamborghinis and other cars can't be kept like that, but Lambos usually aren't passed down, you know. These cars stand the test of time, like he said. They go from generation to generation. Like, I knew a dude that had one, and his, I think it was like his grandma gave it to him, and her her mother gave it to her and stuff like that. So it was passed down, and it was a piece that was just kept throughout their family, and everybody got to appreciate it. Everybody got to love it, you know, and ride in it and sit in it and have that experience of the old days, will being like, damn, like, so this is what it felt like to drive around in one of these. You know, it's hard to explain, but if you ever seen one, if you ever been in one, you definitely understand the feeling and the love that he's talking about.
The way people dressed, the way they acted, the way they were respected, the way they spoke to people, what the definition of work was during that time, the drive people had back then to reach a goal. I mean, look at this thing. This thing was made in 1956. And it ain't outdated at all. That's how I felt on that stage in Nashville. I almost named it the Municipal. Look up the definition, you'll see why. But I ended up naming it Bonnie. Bonnie's in a cold South Side till I die. When I get to heaven, I need 7 4 drives and my Bel-Air that I left on Earth. Your boy had to go inside and get a yoo-hoo. And some of them crystal chicks, you know, the ones you throw in the microwave. Shit, these mugs is fire. But yeah, I just want to tell y'all that. This car feels like y'all. Do you know those 360 cameras? Bro, what if I got one like mounted right here, dog? So that way, what's it called? The thing where you can, this how you know you're getting old. What's the thing where you can hold your phone and like look around? You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, we should put one right here. So some nights when I'm riding around, listening to AM radio and just cruising back roads, you could legit ride with me on your phone. Like while I'm talking, you can look at the road, look out the window, hell, look at me. Hell, I could even make it sometimes where I look over like I am talking to somebody. Dude, if you had like an Oculus headset, bro,
That would be crazy.
Ride 7,000 deep in this fucking Bel-Air. I think the coolest car thing we've ever done together was probably having everybody sign the Lamborghini. So far. Bro, I was going to bring my Hellcat to the show to let everybody sign it. But I already, like, you know, hit a barrel with it. Couple possums. I hit 3 armadillos last week. It sounded like I hit a fucking cinder block at like 70. And every time, bro, oh my God, it would scurry out in the road. And I would see it. Bethany be sitting there. Just fucking hit that motherfucker. As soon as we did, I turned the radio down and went. Hey, Dodge just announced they're not making no more, dog.
Yep.
I can't be having
All
armadillos
electric
fuck
now.
my shit up. They can go back to fucking Texas. Like, damn, son, is this even fair? Nah. Armadillo. Jesus was like, yo, give him the cheat codes for armor. Hello, what about me? Oh, no, it's like stage 5 armor. You know how I know? I jumped one. What? Yeah. I was leaving Chadwick Wood and Kneecap the Third's house one night. I made a song over there and I was fucking amped up, so I was on my Harley. Had the song all the way up, fucking yeah. But I was cruising back from Pleasant View doing like 70, 80 miles an hour. I see this little fat motherfucker come out in the street and I was like, God dang it. So I started gearing down. I got to about 55 miles an hour and I fucking hit that mug and say, doo-doo. Dude, my butthole fucking, it evaporated. It didn't even exist anymore. That's how tight it was. Pretty much had train wheels on the way home. Drove the speed limit. Stayed in the middle of my lane. Just, you know, looking for armadillo gang members trying to sabotage me. Dude, when I'm riding around at night. So each car I have, not all of them. Some of them I bought because I was just being a fucking idiot. I'm getting rid of those ones. The ones that really don't have any meaning or give me a sort of feeling, I'm getting rid of them.
Shit, give me one, dog.
But when I'm riding in this mug at night, I like listening to stuff like this.
That old school vibe.
Get off me, mosquito. Fucking. Bro, no cap. When I'm out driving this mug, I will fucking make it a point. I will pull over and get me a red icy freezy. Just because it puts me more in the vibe of back then. That's why I like riding back roads in this, because some of these back roads around here ain't got no houses, no nothing. So I feel like I'm looking through a lens of somebody back then and what it looked like when they drove around.
Ooh. I like how he explained that, man. I really do, because sometimes when I'm driving back roads late at night, man, and like anybody that is like me, like church, you know, that just drives late at night, bumping music and just thinking and just, you know, exploring and stuff like that, you know the type of vibe it is. You know the type of feeling that you get, the type of love, the type of peace. It's very therapeutic, you know? So I love the way that he explained that, because sometimes I feel the same way. Interesting. We all live the same fucking life, man. I kid you not. We all live the same life.
That way I can feel it, I can visualize. And then the radio, like for instance, this was made in 1956. Also in 1956, Elvis had his first hit single, Heartbreak Hotel. And when you're driving around at night, dude, and you see these old cedar post barbed wire fences and the freaking tall grass and the sky's clear and the moon's full and you got all these freaking lightning bugs and the fucking oh of the bullfrogs and shit, and you can see the moonlight shimmering off the little ponds in the field while you're listening to it's like a movie when you see it. It's like watching a movie that has the best replay value. And that's exactly how I feel on stage. All y'all out there that are watching this video that actually connect with me, you guys are like a movie I could watch 1,000 times, more than 1,000 times, and never get tired of watching it. And it's in the best quality ever. From my own head.
Man.
From y'all's own heads. We're all directors in this.
You know, that energy, man, that I was talking about in the last video that we did on him, you know, that energy, even me being on stage, you know, and hearing people string my name and try to get my attention, and hear and just see people turning up with you, singing word by word with you, you know, it's just, it gives you a certain type of feeling. And I understand why rappers now and artists, bands and stuff never want to stop touring. They never want to get off a stage, because it's like the best drug you can ever have. You know, like all your worries are just gone, you know, and all you think about is just this moment in time. You just living in this moment in time. And to a certain extent, it's like you're not even living in it. You're watching yourself live in it. It's very crazy, man. And I wish everybody could experience it, because once you experience it, you know. I've been on stage with multiple people. And let me tell you, man, each time the energy, just feeling the crowd and just like looking out and seeing people that want to see you is just insane. And it gives me a different type of motivation with music, man. It gives me a different type of hunger, you know? Like, I love seeing you guys out. I love when you guys come take pictures with me, talk to me, you know, having me sign stuff. It's like, it's just, it's very therapeutic. Something about it, man. It's something about it, man. It's beautiful.
And we're the best actors, because we ain't acting. We live in it. Action.
I'm telling you, sitting in the room with him that night,
talking to him,
we actually got to see that part of how his brain works, and it's not like a normal everyday person. Although he is a normal everyday person, it's not. His brain works in such a way that it's special.
It's so creative.
It's special.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just special.
Upchurch.
You know, man, I'm happy that he put that clip in there, because I was telling my boy that came with me to Nashville, and I was telling him, I was like, man, when you meet Church, like, watching him in his videos, like, he's the same person, but people think he's stupid for some reason. Church is very intelligent, And the way that his mind works, it never stops working. Like, he's always in a creative space. Like, everything he does is creative. And he's truly like one of the best people on earth from a genuine standpoint, to meeting him, you know, to being creative and how his mind just works. He'll tell you some shit and you be like, wow, I never thought of it like that. You know, and a lot of people tell me I'm the same way, where when they talk to me, I tell them something and they're like, oh, wow, like I never actually sat down to think of doing that, or how you said this. And it's just interesting. Church is, he's far past this time, man. You know, he's definitely an angel on this earth. And I'm happy that he's getting his flowers, man, because he deserves it. But if you guys like this video, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.